Parvati Narayan.
Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and my worthy opponents, a warm good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
I, being a woman and a teacher, yes, I am very sensitive. But am I able to handle my class? Wallah, I don't know. Women are sensitive and they get totally emotionally involved with the class tier students. And then what happens? There is utter chaos and they make mountain out of molehill. They are more interested in gossiping with the others, comparing themselves with the other teachers, finding out what they are cooking at home, what they are doing back home, while male teachers concentrate on acquiring the required knowledge to make their children grow. That is why we've got on the boys' side in our school 100% qualified teachers, whereas in the girls section what do we have? We have females like us, housewives, who come to teach because there's no other pastime. They said kindergarten is the formative years. Yes, it is the formative years. What is the synonym for kindergarten? It is children's garden, where children play, play and play. So where is the teaching there? It is the formative years. Yes, but it is later on that the intellectual capabilities of the children are built. And where is it built? It is built by those experienced, knowledgeable male teachers. Women nurture, yes, women do nurture, but it results in a stunted growth. It is finally the miracle man who steps in and makes this stunted growth into a huge banyan tree of knowledge. Our worthy opponent said that it is because of the men that all these wars, blah, 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 has been done. Yes, it has all been done. But are we talking of teachers or leaders? We are talking of teachers. Where are the teachers there? If you go to see, most of the important discoveries are made by men, not by the women. What I would like to say is that women are not capable of handling the modern techniques of teaching and the equipments. You know, we are like a bull in a good china shop, where we are just romping around and destroying things, while men are daft at handling those equipments and coming up with the right answers. If you go to see, from my observation, the boys generally respect the men, but have you seen them respecting the women? They usually love the woman, but when it comes to discipline, it's just the eye which is required to bring them into control. If it was just nurturing and bringing them up, then the mothers would have kept them at home. They are sending their children to school to acquire knowledge. A one-to-one teaching does not happen in any classroom, we've seen that. But whereas a male, when he explains, it hits you, the logic hits you, and they bring them around to your point of view. A teacher not only teaches, but has good interpersonal relationship with students, with the fellow teachers, superiors, parents, society at large, because a school is a mini cosmos of the society. It is here that the true leadership traits of a male comes to play, whereas a female teacher, as I told you before, is busy in other activities. She gives birth, yes, because that is biologically her right. But when she gives birth, is she doing teaching there? No! The teaching ultimately comes where? It comes in the school. That is why you send your children to school. If it was just giving birth which will help you in teaching, then the male would have also been involved in it. If you go to see, when you go to see Madame Curie, who won the Nobel Peace Prize, Nobel Prize for teaching, it is because of her husband. Same with our great PGR. It is he who taught Raji how to handle all those things. It is not that Raji came with the knowledge of handling things. He taught her how to conduct those workshops. Otherwise, she is not a born teacher by profession. It is PGR's commitment and the push which made Raji such a teacher. Yes, in our school, the special care is handled by women. But I think principal should give a try and get some male specialized teachers, and possibly we'll see far better results with those children. So with this, I say that male teachers are superior to female teachers.
To conclude, Toastmaster PG and I.
My team members have already smashed to smithereens the frail and watery arguments put forward by both my worthy opponents. Frailty, thy name is woman, says, who said? Shakespeare. Frailty, thy name is woman, teacher, said PGR. Well, my dear worthy opponent, you are miles away from the topic, like from sun, from the moon. When you talk about dictators, dynamites and this, that is not the topic for today. Discuss on the topic of male teacher and be focused on what you say. I belong to a family of teachers. My mother was a teacher. My grandfather was a headmaster. My uncle is a retired headmaster. In fact, all my illusions about myself were brought into smithereens and made me focus into the right path by the male members in my family. That is why when I married a woman, I thought that I will guide her also in the proper channel. So behind every better teacher, there is a best teacher behind it. So you know the truth. Now having said that, see, male teachers are quick in identifying the talents and students. We already said, nurturing them in the right path and rewarding the right ones. They are born mentors and therefore they act as true role models for all the students. Hadn't been for my grandfather, I would never have become a chemical engineer. Well, males are mega motivators, as I said. Teacher, a female or male teacher, has to work not only with students but with superiors, management, parents and society at large, because a school is a mini cosmos of the society. Only a man of substance can make that miracle happen. That's why we firmly believe that only a male teacher can handle such a job. We said about enthusiasm, infusing enthusiasm and passion in students. Well, that is the most important thing. Facts will change, but the enthusiasm you leave with the students will remain with them forever. Instead of that, what is the female teachers do? They inculcate the lot of stuff things, curriculum things, ask them to buy hard things, and this is really toxic to children. So, in my opinion, true teachers are like bridges. They allow the students to cross the bridges, and then they joyfully collapse, allowing them to create another bridge in future. That is what a great male teacher does. This kind of a strength and sacrifice, only a male teacher can do it. Well, the whole art of teaching is the art of awakening the curiosity in children and satisfying them afterwards. Good teaching is good preparation and showmanship. Man is a better showmanship. To conclude, I would say that if the women teachers are like fish out of water from the ocean of knowledge, while we male teachers swim like a blue whale in that very same ocean. Thank you.